Labog, who is the head of the KMU, which is the central labor body for the entire Philippines. Join me in welcoming Albert to the Federation of Labor. Of trade unions from Canada going, and mostly from British Columbia going. I think they're leaving tomorrow or Sunday to spend 2 weeks in the Philippines showing our solidarity.
Friends and comrades, warm greetings of solidarity to all. On behalf of the Kilusang Mayo Uno May 1st movement, I would like to reiterate our call for worldwide solidarity actions on November 16 to seek justice for the victims of the political killings and other violations of human rights and trade union rights. On this day, we demand a stop to the madness of the ongoing political killings in the Philippines.
The situation of workers in the Philippines has been a very difficult one, especially with the ongoing killings of trade unionists as well as leaders of unions and other progressive organizations, especially the basic sectors of Philippine society. On November 10 this year, the Chief Legal Counsel of the KMU Labor Center, Attorney Remigio Saladero Jr., was arrested for trump-up charges, and that he remains in jail up to this moment, and that these charges are fabricated in order to maim the organization of workers like the KMU, who are voicing their opposition to the continued rule of Mrs. Arroyo and the policies that are anti-labor and anti-people, like the wage freeze policy and strike freeze policy that the Arroyo government is imposing on us workers. So I'd like to solicit the help of our brothers and sisters in various trade unions here in Canada to take a very active position against this ongoing killings of trade unionists and other sectors of society, to call for the immediate stop of this senseless and madness that is being unleashed ferociously by the Arroyo government against the Filipino workers. I know that things are getting difficult too with our brothers and sister workers in Canada. The demands for higher wages, better benefits, and better conditions at work, as well as the respect of our trade union rights here in Canada and the Philippines, would be gravely affected with these anti-labor and anti-worker policies of the Canadian government, as well as the government of Mrs. Arroyo. Therefore, it is very important that we should join hands to work together to fight against this onslaught of repression against workers of the world. It is important and necessary that we should launch joint actions against these attacks amongst our rank. I'd like to thank the Telecommunications Workers Union of Canada for inviting me to an important meeting this morning, especially with the President, Mr. George Dahl, and it was a very fruitful conversation and a discussion on the conditions of both workers, particularly in the telecommunications industry here in Canada as well as in the Philippines. So thank you very much again for inviting me to Canada. I hope that these bilateral links would be a continuing thing from now on and in the future. Gracias, compañeros.
In less than 6 years, under the Gloria Macapagal Arroyo administration, we have counted almost 800 cases of political killings. Of this number, 72 are trade unionists, labor leaders, and labor advocates. This year alone, 29 trade unionists were felled by assassins' bullets. The number of human rights and trade union rights violations, as abductions, grave threats, militarization of workplaces, and other forms of abuse against workers, continue to rise with impunity.